The most limiting factor of ultralight aircraft is the restriction on where and when we can fly. The when part is governed by the weather, and we mostly fly at sunrise and sunset when the winds are low. The where is governed by airspace regulations. There are 6 classifications of airspace, 5 of which can continue to the surface. Class B is the big airspace that surrounds large airports. There's also Class C for regional airports and Class D for smaller executive airports that are busy enough to have a tower. Then there's Class E and G airspace, which is unrestricted. Everyone can fly in Class E and G without getting any type of permission or clearance from air traffic control, but Class D and higher require permission from the controlling tower. About 10 minutes north of my house is an undeveloped area of land with a few roads that are wide enough for me to launch and land. It's close enough that it would enable me to fly for an hour at sunset and still make it home in time to cook dinner. That means more flight time and more videos. The problem is that it's in the shadow of Nellis Air Force Base, which means that it's Class B airspace. A lot of paramotor pilots think that they can't fly in restricted airspace, but it's not true. We can. We just need permission. The airspace is public, and air traffic control is there to make sure that everyone can use it safely. So with this in mind, I contacted Nellis Clearance, and I told them who I was, what type of aircraft I flew, and where and when I wanted to fly. They took all of the information, and they went to the tower, and the tower approved me to fly in their airspace with some conditions. First, I have to request clearance for each specific flight at least 3 days in advance. Then I have to call them before I launch to make sure that I'm actually cleared to take off. My maximum altitude is 500 feet above the ground, but I can request a higher ceiling when I call in. I have to monitor a phone so that they can contact me if they need me to land. And then I have to call them again when I land and tell them that my flight has ended. It was surprisingly easy, and now I have a new LZ that Lisa has lovingly named...
So this is our first time in this location. It's not really a very good location. It's kind of construction-y. There's like stuff dumped everywhere, but it's really close to the house, and I'm thinking that we can make it work. So if I can get the wing up, I got enough space to go. I should be able to get into the air. And if I can't, then, well, we'll start over.
Any last words?
Don't say that. That's not nice. This is going to be awesome.
Before the epic flight.
It's going to be an epic flight.
It is. It's going to be magnificent.
And if I can't, then, well, we'll start over. We'll start over. We'll start over. That actually turned into a really nice flight. The first takeoff was abysmal, but we pulled it off. Whoops. We pulled it off, got into the air, and then the wind just totally died, and I just been cruising around all over the place, smooth as glass in the Las Vegas air. Very nice flight. I think I'm yelling. I'm yelling because I can't hear myself. Smooth as glass, Las Vegas air. My contacts are totally dry. forgot my sunglasses. All right, so we got to call the tower and tell them that we're done. Hey, I'm the Part 103 pilot that was flying north of 215. I just wanted to call and tell you that I've landed. Did you copy? Oh, hang on. Okay, yeah, got it. Thank you. Have a good day. That was easy. This thing is great. We're going to have to do a product review of that. That made flying so much easier. Being able to actually like look at the PPG Flyer app and stuff and know what my altitude is without having to like fish around and fuss around and stuff. This was cool. I'm definitely going to come out here and do this again.